Welcome, Leo, to a reading for you guys for February 2023. What year is it? What day is it? What time is it? It's a reading for February 2023 for Leo. Welcome, Leo. This is fab if you are a sun, moon, rising Leo for you. If you know a Leo, or I've been mentioning to the readings this month that if you know where Leo is, what house it rules in your natal chart, it can be a great video to watch to check out what might be happening in that certain sector or area of life. So if Leo rules your 11th house, what might be going on for you in community, in friend groups, outside of yourself, all that kind of thing. So Leo, welcome. Thanks for being here. Let's get you guys an overall energy for the month. Ignition, fire. You could be feeling very energetic, very much like yourself this month, Leo. Creative, feeling in the flow, feeling vital, feeling excited about life, different ways you can contribute, different ways you can be excited and excite others. This is looking and feeling like being in the world in a way that is expressive. It's 8, which is strength, which is building, which is foundation. And that's a gorgeous number to be combined with this ignition and fire card, because the combination of strength with vitality and creativity and fire is unstoppable. You could be feeling exceptionally unstoppable this month, Leo. Let's see what the rest of your reading has in store, but what you are putting out in the month of February could take you to the next level. Could be an exploration of something you've been working on for a while, could be the culmination of work you're doing. It could come out of the blue and excite you, inspire you, but this is really something that's coming from you. Look at how that's just bursting forth from her hands. It's like you excite yourself this month, Leo. You're impressing yourself. Okay, let's get you guys another energy here. Again, I'm learning this deck. I don't look through all of the cards when I get a new deck, so it's fun for me to see them as we go. And Spirit. Oh, what a gorgeous message. What a gorgeous message. In each of these cards, you are expressing Spirit. Spirit moving through you to create gorgeous creative expressions this month. You could really be coming into the limelight this month in February, Leo, shining your vision, seeing your vision take off, seeing your third eye open, ideas, inspiration. This feels so much like the start of a project as much as it feels like you taking off on something that has been building for some time, likely something you're conscious of, but perhaps not. Maybe this is unconscious and you just see something take off in February that feels random or looks random, but actually you've been chipping away at it for some time. With Spirit, unconsciously, subconsciously, point the way to your dreams this month in February, Leo. Look and see towards the vision of the life that you want, because manifestation and creation of your ultimate wishes is on the table for you this month. You might be really attractive. You might be attracting people into your life. Fire dancing, right? Like when you have a show of brilliance, of feeling exceptionally capable, it draws people in. When you watch someone doing something they love, it is magnetic. I'm not particularly into dirt biking, but when I saw a friend of mine on their dirt bike in a race, I was fascinated because they were literally one with the bike. I have never loved dirt biking more. I've never loved dirt biking at all. But when I watched this race, I was watching someone in the flow of life, communicating with this big hunk of metal, and it was amazing. And that's the feeling I'm getting for you guys this month, Leo. You are collaborating with Spirit in synchronicity in a way that's going to magnetize you to life and to partners in life and to situations and people and all that kind of stuff. So let's see what else is coming up for you guys. Major theme, major central energy for you this month, Mother of Pentacles. Such a beautiful energy to collaborate with your fire passion here, grounding, very nurturing, very at home. You're going to be feeling at home in yourself. You could be feeling very affluent, surrounded by things that are comforting you. Materially, you are taken care of. You're able to provide for other people. Look at that mama deer providing home for her little one. feeling comfort and also giving comfort, and from your heart. The deer can be a symbol of heart and of carrying spirit's message through the heart, and Leo in and of itself is an archetype of leading also from the heart, and fire. So a lot of heart-centered messages here. The King of the King of Cups in reverse. So it's a really interesting combo. This could absolutely be in partnership. This could be a month that really sees you lifting up other people or being a combination of lighthouse in the storm for other people this month. Your crossing energy is the Seven of Pentacles. So you are tending to life, tending to business, tending to details, really seeing yourself growing projects, situations, people, places this month. You are building this month, and you are building at lightning speed. What's here in the foundation in the subconscious that you are building the rest of the month off of? The Daughter of Cups. So you might have been processing a lot of emotion recently, Leo, a lot of, it feels like you're putting aside, you're ready to build by putting aside the need to process your feelings, process your emotions. You're kind of setting something off here to the wayside in order to make room and space in your life for other endeavors. And this is the Moon in reverse, which doubles down especially on this message. So here in the foundation, I want to give you a note, not of caution, but it's going to be important for you guys to tend to your inner kiddo this month, tend to the inner parts of you that feel vulnerable and potentially unsafe, or that are like afraid of the dark. You don't want to lead this month from bravado. You want to lead this month from an open heart. If you ignore the parts of you that feel sensitive or vulnerable and build the rest of your month off of that, it's going to be built on a shaky foundation. It's like you have to take yourself with you, and you have to take the parts of you that are afraid or that are feeling sensitive or that are feeling vulnerable. It's not that you have to talk to other people about that or say something to that effect, but it's important for you this month to be conscious that you don't self-sabotage yourself by not acknowledging that you might be feeling tender this month with whatever you're building. Let's see how that relates to the rest of the message. What are you conscious of, looking forward to, manifesting this month? You're coming out of a stalemate. So this, no wonder you have fire here, because when you bust through the Two of Swords, when something finally shifts from a stalemate, it can feel so good. It's reminding me of that feeling you get when you're really sick for a while and you can't do anything. And like the first day you feel better, you're not 100%, but you feel so good. You're buzzing around, you're doing all of the things. And sometimes you can even make yourself more sick, or it extends the time that you need to rest because it just feels so good to have energy again. That's the feeling I'm getting. You are busting out of a time of stalemate where something didn't make sense. You didn't understand how something was going to work. And that's unlocking itself for you this month in February. Nine of Pentacles. It's going to have you feeling independent. It's going to have you feeling free. It's going to have you feeling stable. It's going to have you matching with people who also have that energy, independently wealthy, independently ready to take on the world, independent success. You're feeling good and you're showing it, and you are showing up in a way that says, I am here and available and strong, not only for myself, but for others this month. Let's get a timeline for you guys, Leo. What happened in the recent past here that's important for you to know for the month? Lots of ideas, potentially lots of communication. This is something in the past happened potentially on social media or talking to people, interviewing for jobs, receiving letters of interest, or potentially like a long lost uncle coming out of the woodwork and telling you stories about family. The Son of Swords is a character that swoops in, can be very curious, very young, very excited about learning new things. This was a new book you picked up potentially in the recent past here and couldn't put down, and shifted your perspective on a lot of different things, or got you really excited to apply for a certain job. Clarified by, the Lovers in reverse. So if this was an uncomfortable situation in the past, this could have been about putting something down and deciding to be very curious about other options. I mean, in a negative sense or on the opposite end of the spectrum, this could also look like some kind of a breakup with a lot of talk, a lot of chatter, a lot of back and forth, potentially with that person, but also maybe with your friends, with community, with people that knew you both, splitting up friend groups, or figuring it out. This could look like a lot of figuring out with an uncoupling, and that could absolutely be in relationship, but it could also be in certain areas of your life where you're choosing to drop one job and move into another. Where am I going to apply? Who should I talk to for an informational interview? Or like if your kid is changing schools or something, okay, maybe there was an option to step out of something. When we see the Lovers in reverse, it indicates a choice, and a choice to most likely separate from something. So it's absolutely indicative of a relationship, but also if it's not a relationship, that can apply to other areas of life as well. Where is that sending you? What's the trajectory? What are you moving into this month in the future? Oh, the Tower. Well, whatever happened is sending you to a gorgeous new reality, Leo. Do not be afraid of the Tower card. This can happen in minute ways where things might be feeling uncomfortable, unsure. You don't know where stability is. You don't know what you're going to do. Or where you're going to go. Things might feel like the rug got pulled out from under you. But when we see the Tower, it's all about eliminating systems or structures, foundations that aren't working, so that ones that can have space and room to build. So look at all of this. Spirit is moving in to say, nope, that relationship wasn't for you. Nope, that job wasn't for you. You know why? Because you've got one so much better coming for you. February could really see you moving into a time of deep exploration. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Exactly. So it's like whatever you were working on, whatever you were building, whatever you were learning, whatever you were training for is coming undone. It's going to be a time to let some things go this month, Leo, in service to something so much bigger, so much better, so much more suited to you. It's like, give up what you thought you were reaching for, because Spirit has something that is so much juicier, more exciting, more fulfilling, more loving, more caring, whatever the more you want. Your mind is and your logical planning is no match for what Spirit has in store for you. How are you feeling about everything? What's this process feeling like for you? 3 of Swords in reverse. So this is you not really wanting to process feelings about this. Again, coming back to this idea that like it's just maybe not at the time, it's not a safe space to really dig in and emote, to let things out. The 3 of Swords is a really beautiful card about healing. It's about letting that wound come to light, let it be healed, let it be seen, let the grieving happen. And when it's in reverse, there's some reticence, there's some resistance to feeling your feelings, to letting the feeling happen. Denial, that's the word I'm looking for. There's some denial of this process that's happening here, Leo. So what's the clarifier here? The Chariot. Okay, wow, well, this is Spirit saying, hey, you know what? It might help you to put some things on the back burner, or your healing and deep tending to this wound might need a second so that you are in full alignment with your passion and your purpose. The Chariot is about aligned action. So this is a really interesting message. It's saying you might need to just put the tears, there's another sign that got this message, and I haven't read that message before. So I was like surprised when it came up before. So this is a very specific message that says it might just be time to put some emotional healing on hold so that you can move forward with projects that are happening. The Chariot is go, it is movement, it is action. There's a lot of things happening. And so Leo, if you are just in the flow this month, if you are, commanding fire and fire play, there isn't a lot of time for emotions or for a nice sit down talk about, how it felt when grandma passed away. Not to be trite, if you are going through something like that, I'm sorry, my feelings are with you, of course, but it can be time to be in the present moment, to be absolutely in your personal power, and to be very, very conscious of each and every second, right? For safety, but also just for the magic of what happens when you are dancing with Spirit. So that's a really interesting message here. What's in your surroundings, people, places, things that might be helping or hindering you this month? The Father of Pentacles, wow. Really beautiful, because you have a divine counterpart here to the Mother of Pentacles. So if you are showing up here looking for a relationship reading or kind of assessing like what relationship might look like for you, it is absolutely available here. This could be a divine counterpart showing up to help stabilize you, to help give you resources. The Father of Pentacles is someone who is stable, who knows the way, who is sure of themselves, who has resources to offer you, who can help provide a helping hand. He's got the moving truck. He's got and it doesn't have to be gender specific either, right? It's just the archetype of strong, of strength, of showing up, of providing, of being sure, of being pragmatic, of being logical. And you have divine counterparts here, Mother of Pentacles and Father of Pentacles. So this could absolutely be someone showing up in your environment to carry you through, or who's coming in and who's creating this tower moment, right? If you all of a sudden meet the love of your life this month, sometimes that can be a shock to the system. Sometimes that says hey, move out of the way, divine love is coming in, and that can shake things up. Oops. This flew out here. The Eight of Cups. Yep, and it came out in reverse. So the Eight of Cups says there's something about this that is sticking, that is staying, that is not leaving, that is here to stay. So be on the lookout, Leo, in February for opportunities, situations, people that are encouraging you to feel grounded, that are nurturing you, that are stepping in to carry you through a tough time, that are going to show up with extra resources when you need them. What is your biggest fear, biggest wish this month? Oh, honey, you are afraid. This might look like a lot of fatigue. This could just be so much anxiety coming up. This could be you thinking about what will it look like? What will people say? What will my family think about this person? What will my partner think about this new job I want? The Ten of Swords speaks to the fatigue we feel when our mind goes wild with all of the what ifs and when all of the what ifs are negative. The beautiful thing about the Ten of Swords is two parts. Well, I'm sure there's more, but one is it's a card of completion. So there's something about this that is completing, full cycle, a graduation of sorts. And secondly, it's in the mind. It's not physical, death threat. Right? So that's the beautiful reminder of the Ten of Swords. If this is overwhelming anxiety, if you are afraid that all of this change or whatever is going on for you, whatever situation you are living through in November might overtake you, just remember that it's anxiety, it's in the mind. And while of course that affects the body, you have control over your thoughts. You have control over your mind in a way that you don't external circumstances. Two of Cups in reverse. So this is anxiety about the way that relationships might be shifting, breaking apart, changing for you, separating for you. If you do step into new partnership, it could mean the death of other partnerships, right? Maybe a certain friend doesn't whatever it is, or maybe there's a job opportunity you have to turn down to follow the love of your life, or maybe you have to give up on a child daycare place so that your kid can go to a good one, but it means you give up your favorite coffee shop, it doesn't have to be so drastic. But you might be fearing or wishing this month for some comfort, and really dig into ways that you can support yourself this month, Leo, because you might bump into some anxiety as you're shifting through some really big changes. But again, when you see the Tower, it's for the best. It's Spirit coming in to say, I've got something so much better for you. Okay, let's see. What is best for Leo to know about the end of the month, the culmination of this reading? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Didn't you get Six of Pentacles in reverse? So I was like, this is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity. When we see it in reverse, it's oftentimes an opportunity for us to give what we have. If not, this can look like disproportionately giving or receiving. So you might be receiving a lot, you might be giving a lot. This month might be requiring you to give a lot of what's coming through you, Leo. You might be in a position where you are disproportionately receiving gifts from Spirit and then able to give those out, be able to show those out to the world, be able to offer your talents and your perspective to your community, to your family. Eight of Swords in reverse. Whatever this is, it's helping you unstick yourself. It's helping you come out of a place of deadlock and mental gridlock. So however this manifests for you, the culmination of your reading says you are charging into a time that sets you free and is helping you receive big and give big this month. Leo, I'm fascinated to see how and what this all works out for you. It's clearly spirit driven, so enjoy the ride. It should be creative, it should be fun, it could be absolutely passionate. Whatever it is, it's going to change your life, big or small, with this Tower card. So take good care of yourselves. We'll see you soon and have a great month.